and here we have our first bit of retro caught on film. As you can see, there's quite a large variety of games and consoles. However, the prices were extortionate. The Dreamcast he wanted £40 for, which is not the sort of price you expect to see at Carboot. It's almost a retail price. And one of the other guys did say he picked up a few consoles and gave them a shake, and there was loose parts within the console. So it seems to be unfair. This guy is charging full whack, and yeah, the consoles aren't in the best of condition. Looking at the AST. Recordception. This is me recording on my phone, and there's my GoPro. I'm walking back to the vehicle simply because I've got my my hoodie on, and as you might be able to tell, the sun is out. I've also got boots on because it was obviously quite wet first thing this morning, as it is with any sort of dew and all that sort of stuff. So my way is now relatively dry, and it's rubbing on my feet, so I'm now walking back so I can change my footwear over. Rucksack's got a few bits in, I've got a bag for the stuff, so what I want to do is go back, change my footwear and empty the bags so that I can then do the last bit without being in pain, really. I don't know why I'm looking down here, the camera's up there, holding it in the other hand, that's why. So right, I've got no idea what the footage is like. It's probably going to be absolutely terrible. I keep looking down in the wrong bit. So yeah, it was good. I ran into a subscriber, so that was different. He said, "Ah, James Black." I was like, yes, that's me. And just, it still baffles me every single time that someone recognises me. It really does. So walking back to the motor, changing footwear, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, then back into the car boot. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Feels so much better not having a hoodie on and not having the GoPro mount on. It means that I can actually breathe, and I can still feel very sweaty, to be fair. So repping Deadpool, and yeah, let's crack on. How much are you on your games, mate?
Had it.
Right, let's have another look. Have you got any more to come out, or is that it?
Might be the odd one, but that's most of it.
No worries. I'll just take that one.
Sweet.
Lovely, thank you very much. How much you got in your gaming stuff, mate?
Which one?
Just generally.
Depends. Which one do you want? Which one after the
What we got in the SPs?
15? If you take more than one, you can do the deal.
I think I've got a blue one. That sticker's knackered. Right, let me message a mate of mine. He might well come and take the lot.
Okay. If you take the lot, I'll do a good deal for you.
Okay, hopefully it will sort me out then.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let me message him. Right then, so Saturday Carboot is now completely over and done with. It's about 11 o'clock and it's around 20 degrees outside. It has turned into such a beautiful day. And my other half has buggered off to go and see her uncle. So I've got the whole day to myself. I've actually got the whole weekend to myself, which is quite handy. But let's get back to the Carboot. There was a lot of retro stuff. Someone had a car full, which was split up into... Someone bought a lot. I think they paid about 300 quid. From what I saw, there was just... All I saw was the Xbox One games and I think a SNES as well. But there was a lot. And the guy who bought it is a dealer. So no doubt he got a good deal. I know Jason did get quite a few bits as well. He got 2 N64 controllers. I think they may have been a £5 each, but don't quote me on that. And some games as well. I only bought one thing from him because he was a little bit on the expensive side. And that was actually Sonic Adventures 2. That was £3. All the GameCube games were £3 and there was nothing particularly good, to be honest. Then sort of working backwards, I paid, well, I say backwards, working all over the place. Paid £1 for Scooby-Doo. I'm going to trade it into CEX because I want to start getting my retro collections better, basically. Bully for the PS2, £1. I think at the moment that's 120 trading, but I'm expecting the prices to go back up again. These were 3 for a £5, so we got Epic Mickey 2 on the 360, Garden Warfare on the 360 and GTA 5 on the 360, so they're being traded in. One for myself, GTA Liberty City Stories and Looney Tunes. I paid £1.50 for the pair, so GTA I'd always pick up. and I think I've got this Looney Tunes one, or maybe in the golf one that I've got. I've probably got them both, but for the sake of a couple of quid, it's yeah, got to be done. So, and there's the GameCube game that I'm keeping, so that's got going there. They've got going there to be sort. Actually, it's taken all out because I can take my rucksack to CEX. Then the very first thing that I bought was actually a Disney Infinity bundle, along with 2 PlayStation controllers. The Infinity bundle was a tenner, which, to be honest, I don't think I overpaid. Well, no, I did overpay. I thought some of them were Disney Infinity 3, but they were all 2s, so they're not worth anywhere near as much as I thought they were. Because I know that, looking back, it's so bloody easy, but it was the first one of the first things that I bought, and I panicked and thought, oh my god, this is worth like a good few quid. But the Captain America gives it away. The one that I wanted is the one where he's standing over his shield. It might be the Winter Soldier version, but yeah, there's a whole bundle. Pay £10. I'm looking to get maybe £12 trade in for CEX. So we've got a cap, we've got an Iron Man. Is that the Quinjet or is that Star-Lord's one? I keep on forgetting the name of it every single time. The little guy from The Incredibles, a Gamora, a Rocket Raccoon. It does look badass, but he's worth absolutely nothing. Buzz Lightyear, the girl from The Incredibles, Star-Lord, Thor, Black Widow. I know she's only worth like a penny. We've got a Skylander, that's just going to be traded in. Barbossa, again, penny. The Hulk, again, not a great deal. Jessie from Toy Story. One of the Wasp people from Skylanders. That one's the Quinjet, isn't it? That is the Quinjet, I'm sure. There's a few other toys in here. There's a 2007 black suit Spider-Man. I'm actually going to keep that. It was just all in a bag, and he said, because after I bought the controllers, he said, oh, you can have that for a tenner. It's like, oh, okay, might as well. So we had black suit Spider-Man. We've also got a Dr. Ock, which it looks like he's part of something, which is annoying because that would look quite awesome, I would have thought, with his other sort of tentacles coming out. We've got one of the Green Lanterns, and I've forgotten his name. It's not Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan is the one that Ryan Reynolds paid. We've also got a broken piece. Where's the lady? I've got the mum from Incredibles somewhere. She's missing a hand. Turns out I've just found a hand, so I might try and stick it on. Yeah, I'm going to try and stick that on, because it still works, doesn't it? So I'll tell them anyway. I'll tell them I've stuck it on and see if they still accept it or not. Let's just put that into the little section of my bag. We've also got a shredder. I've got no idea, where is he? 1988. Okay, he actually might be worth a couple of quid. So I don't collect Ninja Turtle stuff simply because if I start collecting everything, I'm going to need a bigger house. So shredder, a couple of spinny tops. The controllers. We got one of the, and the buttons are mega faded, but I'm sure they're quite easy to replace. As you can see, look at the square button and the X. It's terrible. It might actually be a custom back, you know. I think it is. Still, it looks bloody cool. It is. Oh, knobhead! I didn't even check that. I paid a £5 for the pair anyway, so this is the one I'm more concerned about, because that one is a proper Sony one, and my fingers are filthy. It's quite disgusting, really. Then there was a guy who might have a load of consoles next week. I paid £1 for Yoshi's Story, which I think I've got the cart of this. So now all I'm missing is the box. Paid £1 for Popstar Maker. Then, going back to the controllers and the Infinity bundle. Also bought Minecraft Story Mode for £3. No, £2. It's either 2 or 3. One of those numbers. So again, that's going to be traded in. So I might, well, I'm sure I've got about 80 quid saved up in CX vouchers anyway. So there'll be hopefully something to buy. Then one of the lovely carbooters, who shall remain nameless for now, he bought a load of SNES bits. I think he paid £3 for like 6 or 7 games, one of which was boxed. It actually had turbo inside, so I declared my hate for him for finding such a good deal, and he just said, here, have the box, which to be honest is really nice of him. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So the game itself isn't that expensive, and it's got the manual in it as well, so I'm hoping that either I pick up the game at a car boot, or maybe Jason can help me out and sort me out a game for that. So that wasn't too bad. For some bizarre reason, I bought a Squirtle. That was £2. Don't even know why I bought him. He's just very cute. He's from the Pokemon Center. He's quite clean, so he'll do. He can rest just there for now. And then this was awesome. It's missing a little bit because it's supposed to be like a spinny thing that, like, you know, when I was a kid, there were these, you could press a button and like this thing would just fly off. It's basically that, but I couldn't find the rest of it. But it was only £1. So a Mega Venusaur toy, which is, it's official. It is Pokemon Nintendo. I did check all this at the time, but yeah, that was only £1. And to be fair, it looks pretty damn awesome. If they had a Charizard as well, man, I would have snapped that bad boy up. Snapped it up. But that is it from me. So I've not seen the live footage yet. It's probably going to be all over the place. I think I've got a mixture of GoPro footage and on my phone, simply because I'm burning. My arm is actually getting a tan. It is that warm outside. And obviously I was wearing, because when you get there at like 6 o'clock in the morning, it's not that warm. So I was wearing one of my fleeced hoods. So obviously after a few hours, it started to get unbearable. So there's a little bit of both. So I've got to do a lot of playing about, seeing what went when. And then I think it's come out okay. Because as I said before, it's the live stuff which gets the views, to be honest. So I'm now going to stick all of these in my bag. And obviously I'm at my house at the moment, so what I'm going to do, now that I've just dropped something, it's in my bag, I'm going to go have a very quick cup of tea. Even in this weather, you have to have a cup of tea. And then yeah, I am going to go to CX, see what's occurring. I know they've got a boxed Zelda game there. However, I think it's about £45–50 they want. The box is in okay condition. To be honest, it's in good enough condition to go in my collection, but it's a hell of a lot of money, and that's probably going to wipe out like a good 50% of what I have saved up. So we'll see what happens. But as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you lovely lot in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Adios.